Oftentimes, rest is treated like a four-letter word. And the irony, it is, but we don't have to think of it that way. So I see it all the time, and specifically I saw it today. I've got a young athlete, he's about 17 years old, he's training hard, we're overcoming a soft tissue injury, and something's not quite adding up. He's your typical athlete, overachiever, and I see this with a lot of my clients in my practice, a lot of people that want to go hard, do their rehab or their exercises to their best of their ability, and then you kind of start to plateau, or maybe you stall out a little bit. And then the soreness kind of feels familiar, but it's not like the pain you've had. It's hard to put your finger on it, but you're just not recovering after your last round of exercise the way that you thought you would. That sometimes is your body starting to tell you, hey, it's time to back off. We need to rest a little bit, because rest is part of the process of recovery. The analogy I like to use is you can't build the airplane while you're flying it. Sometimes you got to park the plane, put it in the hangar, you got to make a few upgrades, and then we get you back on your flight path. And that's no different for my athletes. Sometimes we got to calm things down. And yes, ironically, rest is a four-letter word, but we don't have to view it that way. Very rarely are we just truly resting. And there's lots of gimmicks out there saying, oh, come in, do this type of treatment, do this type of exercise, never miss a day in the gym. And the reality is, sometimes you do. Now, that doesn't mean we just sit on our thumbs. Now, we could be offloading that tissue, say it's your back that hurts. Maybe we're working on hip mobility where we're just not training the back that day. The reality is, yes, sometimes we do need to rest, but that doesn't mean we're just passive. Very rarely is that the technique of choice. And then sometimes you're being fed a bill of goods where, you know what, you're being told you should never rest. And that's sometimes not the truth too. It's just gimmicky marketing. So rest, again, let's think of it as strategic. Maybe we're in the very beginning of an injury and we needed to calm things down. Maybe we're late stage of an injury and we need to give our body time to recover. Okay, those are specific times that we might use it. And again, being very strategic with it. And that doesn't always mean that we're doing nothing. And for some of you overachievers out there, this is more than doing nothing. This might be the hardest thing that you choose to do, is to take some time away. So if you're finding yourself hitting a plateau, or if you're wondering, or if you've been redlining for a while, maybe rethink the category of rest and see if we can't strategically use it to make you better.